My daughter had a close call, and I just wanted to talk about it today to hopefully um, spread the word for other mothers and daughters and to know what to look for so that kids don't become involved in something like this. So I'll start by saying that my daughter had met a guy through Facebook in a town about 30 minutes away, and she started to hang out with him. Right off, I didn't really care for the sounds of him because she would go up to hang out with him, and he would tell her he was taking her places, and he never would. And when she wanted to come home, he kept making excuses not to bring her home right away. So when she told me this, my daughter's 35, by the way, and the guy's 33. But yeah, so he wasn't bringing her home, and I got her to send me all of his information, send me his location, and I said, if you're not home in half an hour, I'm going to call the police. So he did bring her home, and me and my husband were outside when they came, and she come up through our backyard and was talking to us, and she said he's still hanging out. He was hanging out at the end of our property in his car. And I went over to him and I said, she's not going to go anywhere with you. She's staying here. Well, he still sat in his car, and so my husband went over and I told him, I'm like, hey, be careful. You don't want to get in a fight, or God only knows what will happen. They could pull out something and it could turn really bad. So he went over and he told him that basically the same thing, that to get moving, and luckily he did. And so then my daughter ended up going up another day, and apparently he tried to do things with her she did not want to do, and so she blocked him. Well, a few days went by, and unbeknownst to me, she unblocked him for some reason. I have no idea why, and she was hanging out with him again. Well, she went up to his house, was hanging out, and she was talking to me on Facebook Messenger, and she's like, yeah, he didn't take her to the mall, and he said he would, and blah, 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 and she hadn't had nothing since the previous day to eat because apparently this guy and his mom had just moved into an apartment, and they didn't have money for a microwave, a stove, refrigerator, none of that. So they had no food in the house. And when she told him she needed something to eat, he drove her to a grocery store and come out with one banana for her. Yeah. So, then, as the day progressed, he had left her alone at his house for over an hour, and she was telling me this. Apparently him and his mom had gone somewhere. And I'm like, do you want to come home? And she said yes. I'm like, okay. I said, just leave. Don't tell him anything, and meet me at a location that was not far from his house. So I got her. She came home, and she blocked him, and she had him blocked. So this time it's stuck. Stick around for part 2.